because you're using, you're selling drugs, you're doing what you're doing. It's jeopardizing my recovery.
Yeah.
So I was like, clean. I'll get clean for you. So I did.
Yeah.
Really hard in the beginning to stay clean because I didn't have the right motivation.
Yeah.
And something that had like changed in me. And at first, I was dope sick for like 6 weeks. Some people say heroin withdrawal is just a few days. I had diarrhea, a temperature of over 101, and threw up for 6 weeks straight, every day for 6 weeks. I was very, very sick going through withdrawal.
Okay, the first time I did black tar heroin, I fucking threw up. The very time I did first black tar heroin, I threw up.
Yeah, no, it's no good. It's hard. So then, while I was going through withdrawals, my ex-husband sold all my drugs for me. Mind you, he is recovering himself, only a few months back from a relapse, not letting me do what I do, but he's selling all my drugs so I could get all my money. By the time it was all said and done, I had made I had like $4,000 worth of drugs that he sold for me. Hi, Infamous, how are you? So then I stayed clean. I got clean, and that was really hard, and I stayed clean. And about 7 months into me being clean, he relapsed and we broke up.
Let me ask you something. So, do you just smoke weed like me?
Yeah, just smoke weed.
Yeah, that's all I do. And do you go to AA? Do you go to NA meetings?
Huh?
Do you go to NA meetings?
I used to.
Yeah, I don't go anymore.
Let me finish my story.
Okay.
So then I was going to NA meetings, and he relapsed, and I stayed clean. And then one day I was with my sponsor. And he messaged me, and I was ignoring him. And then I was done. He relapsed. I was clean. He jeopardized my recovery. I was done. Well, I went to the bathroom, and while I went to the bathroom, my sponsor, my phone was open. I left it down. She texted him from my phone number.
Sketchy.
And she's, hi, how are you? How's your arm? Because he had hurt his arm, and his arm was in a sling. We had noticed that at a meeting. We were at a meeting. He was just coming back from yet another relapse.
I was that guy.
Arm was in a sling. So she messaged him and was like, what happened to your arm? Pretending to be me. And then she said, I miss you. But I didn't say that. So he's like, I miss you too. I want to see you. She's like, okay, when? And she's like setting up plans with him, and he thinks it's me. I get back to my phone and I'm mad. I'm like, you have no right to do that. You're overstepping boundaries. I don't want to be with him. He can't stay clean, blah, blah, blah. Well, somehow I had the dinner with him that night. Like, not that night, like a couple nights later, I saw him. We had sex one time.
Was it good?
His dick is small.
Really?
Did 5 minutes. I didn't have an orgasm, and he got me knocked up.
Really? Jesus, I'm the total opposite. You want to hear what my wife said? You want to hear what my wife said?
We ended up getting married and divorced.
Yeah, you want to hear what my wife said to me? Your dick's too big. You want to have sex all the time, and I don't think you can get me pregnant because you're a junkie. I'm like, oh, that's nice to say to me. That's the opposite, right?
I mean, I've been clean. My clean date is February 15th, 2011. I just got 13 years in February.
Damn. Congratulations, girl.
I mean, I had a really fucked up Valentine's Day.
Oh my God. Can I ask you something? Have you ever hooked up with a guy in a meeting and had to go in the meeting and see him and then you're not like fucking...
No, I 13 steps.
Okay. I've done that a couple of times, but I don't do that anymore. I've done it a few times, but I don't do that anymore.
So when I was clean, I went to meetings the first 6 years that I was in recovery. Every day for 6 years. Every day. And the first year that I went to a noon meeting because I didn't work, a noon meeting and a nighttime meeting.
Okay, I do that too.
For the first year.
They say if you want it as bad as you want your dick and your drugs, then you got to go every single day, right?
No, I was married.
No, they said this. If you want it as bad as your drugs or being intimate, then you got to go just as far to your meetings. Listen, I've been in AA for as long as you, probably the same. Yeah. If we were in a meeting, if we were in an AA meet or NA meeting, would you hold my hand and give me a hug or no?
No.
Oh, fuck you. Okay. I wouldn't give you a hug. I'd be like, you know what? No. I would be like, no. I'd be like, boundaries. You know what? Don't hug me.
Yeah, I don't like being touched unless it's during sex usually.
Oh, really? Do you think I have intimacy problems?
I do.
I have major.
In terms of like intimacy.
Yeah. Like I feel like I'm awkward.
I just don't like people being close to me because I know they're gonna hurt me.
Yep.
So I keep it up
All right, let me guess. You're a Gemini.
even after. I like my men coming and going.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just
No, I'll tell you something. Okay, let me be frank and forward. If a guy is all about being a giver, like he's a real giver, then the tables will turn. Hypothetically speaking.
listen. He's gotta climb these walls, and as he's climbing, I'm building him higher.
Okay, no, well listen. He's not listen. What if he's a professional rock climber and he throws like a grappling hook over it and he
I'm
literally
throwing TNT at him.
what?
I'm throwing TNT at him, and if he gets to the top, I'm kicking him back down.
No, listen, what if he's up on top and he throws like a ninja star and then starts doing all these cartwheels and shit on top of the like parkour shit and he dodges all your kicks and he throws like a ninja star at your fucking at your head.
If he throws a ninja star at my head, I'm gonna die and have a scar.
Okay, what if he throws it at your ankle like Achilles and just knocks your ankle out of place and you fall off the back and you're like, okay, I'm done. And then he jumps over and beats you and beats you to the mass. It gives you tattoos. What if he jumps over the wall and starts tattooing your neck?
I'm so confused.
I know.
So weird.
I know. So what if he breaks down? Well, no, listen. What if he just comes through with like an 18-wheeler, breaks the whole thing down, gets out of the truck with a cowboy hat on and a bunch of stirrups, and he's like, "All right, this side of town ain't big enough for the two of us, there, Bo."
The moral of this story is
Okay.
I'm not letting people get close.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yes, you will.